2 hours starts now. Actually, it is day 6. We made it to day 6 of talking to the camera for 2 hours every single day. And I'm so excited for that, man. So that means it's time to take this 5 off the board. Come on, let's get the 6 up. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. 6. Day 6, baby. I woke up and I had so much to do this morning. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I had so much stuff to edit. And I did wake up on time. And last night was actually a crazy night because my son did not allow me to get any sleep whatsoever. But the moment I got up, there is just so much stuff I had to get done today, dude. Which was I went to Built to Last yesterday. They had an event and they were collaborating with like another group and they really wanted me to come out and shoot it. So I went and shot that. So that means I had to edit all of those content to get them out. I usually do like the next day delivery, so less than 24 hours, you're already getting your pictures from me. And then the moment I woke up, I've just been in front of my computer editing non-stop, dude. Well, so I guess, we're just gonna be making it happen now. And I'm also super hungry, have not eaten for the day yet. So, well, on the road we go. So every single day, again, it's just more and more learning, man. Trying to become more and more comfortable. I'm just documenting my journey because I want to get to the point where every single time I'm talking, that it's just natural for me to just talk to the camera and updating you guys on what's been going on. So right now, it's time to get to the gym. On my way, I actually do love my outfit for the day. I got the greens on deck today. I do wish this shirt was like a little bit darker olive, but it's what we got to work with for the day. So it's whatever. It is what it is. So far for the day, man, I've already posted 2 posts on my main account and another post on the Creators Think account, and I'm about to get ready to post another one on the Creators Think account as well. So anything I post on Instagram also goes to straight to TikTok as well. I have to I have to go post it on TikTok as well. And it's just so much for one person to carry, dude. Having to record everything, edit everything, post everything, stay on top of replying to DMs, comments. Gosh, it's so much. But that's the path we choose to be on as a creator, man. And I truly believe if I remain consistent and don't give up, little by little you start experiencing growth. I truly believe success comes down to survival of the person who has the most resilient, right? Like it's the person who can last the longest. Because some people, they're successful not because they're crazy talented, but because they have a crazy work ethic, right? Of course, there's always these random from the bunch that's like, this person is just super attractive, or sometimes it's just somebody who just pure luck, just caught the right trend, and of course they become successful from that. But when we're looking by the majority though, by the average, it really is, success really do come down to who can really stay in the game the longest without quitting, without giving up, because it's about building that wall brick by brick, right? And when you first start, it looks like you lay the first brick, you lay the second brick, and the 5th and the 10th brick, and it looks like nothing, right? It don't look like you're building a damn wall, but then you stay with it long enough, day in and day out, and then eventually what you start seeing is just like more and more. You continue to lay those bricks. After 10 days, after 50 days, after 6 months, after a year, it's looking more and more like the wall. And now after you get to the point where it's looking like the wall, now you just continue to add more to that wall, right? Because you're just adding more bricks, if you just continue to stay consistent and continue to show up and do that work. So that's how I feel about success, man. And for me, it's not that I'm the most talented. It's not that I'm the best. It's simply the fact that I refuse to give up. And what I want out of life is what I'm gonna get. So bring it on, life. Bring it on. Think you can take me out? You know who you're talking to? Good. Hey, how you doing? Good, thank you. In terms of the updates, man, with the just been going crazy on marketing and update, when it comes to the brand, dude. So with Creators Think right now, we have our 4th meeting coming up, which is gonna officially make it a month since launch. And I'm super excited for that, man, this upcoming weekend. So I am also excited to see how many people is gonna turn out, because I've been like marketing the brand and marketing Creators Think like crazy. So what's up, bro?
You have a clothing brand?
Clothing brand? It's not a clothing brand, but I started a community for creators, and then I ended up making like shirts.
I seen a video, I believe it was you, you was at a run club and you was talking about how you was just going up to folks. And
that's me.
That's why I just seen it today, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Hey, man, I just got some love. I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you don't know who your videos is gonna make it in front of. Look at that. Like, another big creator, my videos is getting in front of him, you know, and to the point where he recognized me at the gym. So put in the work, dude. What do you have to lose by just putting out a piece of content? There's literally no downside, right? To me, at least, it's just about, like, every piece of content that I make, I'm learning, I'm getting better, and it's okay for me to make the mistakes as well, because the way that I learn, at least, is by making mistakes, learning from it, and taking that, applying it for the next time to continue to grow. So that's why I keep encouraging you guys, as much as possible, make a piece of content, update it, upload it on social media, continue to learn the lesson, because there's room for everybody at the top, man. There's room for a lot of us. So, but yeah, back to the update on the community, man. So this upcoming weekend, I'm excited to see how many people is gonna come out, because I've been marketing the brand like crazy. It's funny that I'm talking about marketing and trying to get the community in front of as many people as possible, and my guy just recognized me and just told me that, you know, the content made it in front of him. So, but this upcoming weekend, I think we're gonna have 40 people. For week 4, can we get 40 is what I'm trying to go for, right? And honestly, I feel like we're not that far away from 50 either, because I'm going crazy marketing the brand on, marketing the community on TikTok. I'm going crazy putting it on YouTube, Instagram. It's a lot of work, but I understand at the beginning right now, that's the work that I have to do to get me to the top, where eventually I can build a team around us to make the community a lot more effective for everyone that's gonna be coming and being a part of it. So super, super excited and grateful for that, man. And can't wait to see everybody this weekend, see what the turnout is gonna be. You know, one thing I've noticed, man, is when you're like a part of a community, anything like that, and you giving value, you have something that you're doing for them, everyone loves you for that. Everyone loves you for the value that you're giving, for you taking your time, and because they have something to benefit from it. But I will say, you know, loyalty will be tested when you step away, right? Because sometimes what happens is, a lot of the time when you step away, that love that they had for you kind of like fade away if you're no longer a part of that community anymore. And it's not everyone though. Like, I'm not gonna say it's everyone. There's definitely those people that remain rock solid, A1, day one, continue to show love and support, and I've had a lot of that. I have plenty of that. So I definitely don't wanna discredit or discount those people. But when you do step away, don't expect, you know, the support you had to be as strong, right? But it's okay, it's just a part of the process, you know. Don't take anything on social media personal. And I gotta say, that's one of the best lessons that I've learned, and it came from a lot of trial and error. It came from a lot of disappointment, a lot of like getting my feelings hurt, because, you know, we all have expectations. We think friends, family, people will always support you, but it's not always the case. And for me, I've been in this game, the social media game, long enough, dude, since like 2017, 2018. So I've been in it for so long that I've already gone through like all of the tests, all of the hurts, all of the things that are gonna mess with your mind, to the point where, like, now my skin is a lot thicker. I built, you know, that shell around my skin, where now I kind of know what to expect, and I don't take it personal no more, because I've just adapted to it and learned that's just the game. That's just how it is. People always show love when it benefits them, and when you no longer benefit them, they're gonna move on to the thing that benefits them. And for me, I'm okay with that now. It's literally no disappointment. It's okay, but whenever I see everybody, it's still love. You know, you got to be able to navigate the space like that, and I'm at that season right now, you know, where I've definitely seen a lot of shift in the wind, a lot of people kind of like just turning, and I don't know, just people are acting different, and I just shrug it off to see, you know. But it like I said, it came with a lot of disappointment, dude. I used to be so hurt when people would like, you know, not support me for one season, not the other. You know, people would turn on you. Why can you? You can't keep crying forever. Eventually, you just learn and adapt and grow, and that's exactly what I did. I grew, I adapt, and now I just know what to expect. And like I said, I learned to take people. I learned to kind of accept people where they're at. If where you're at right now is we're cool, and we're cool, baby. But if where you're at right now is you're kind of acting funny, I can't even be mad at it, you know? If you're grown enough to tell me that you got something with me, that's fine, you know, I'll sit here and try to understand you. But if not, and you just, you know, people will start moving like that, and I just learned to focus on my craft, baby, you know? Focus is so important to me. Like, just gonna focus on what I gotta do, and let everything else slide, because my focus is too valuable. But all right, so enough talking, man. Let's get this stretch and get this workout in for the day. Because the goal is I'm gonna be one of the greatest and biggest creators ever known to man. Right? That's where we at. I gotta go home and edit this, put this part on social media because I feel like I was speaking some truth, man. That's the part I do want to get better at with at least Instagram and TikTok or the shorter form content. Being, I want to get good at being vulnerable and just being able to share more of just when life is not so great, right? And I know a big part of my brand is high energy, but another big part of my brand is being real, right? To show you that, you might be inspired by me and see me putting in the work every single day, but don't think it just came like a piece of cake, a piece of candy. There is some trials and errors, and I want to get comfortable sharing that part of the process. I want to get comfortable sharing the trial and errors. I want to get comfortable sharing, when I'm having a challenge and just my mentality around it and how I'm overcoming it. And that's where I'm at, baby. That's where I'm at, right? Yes. Am I at the gym doing 360s with a Canon shot at the camera? Yes, I'm that comfortable at the camera now because not a single person is worried about what I'm doing right now. That's life. Take that as your lesson if you're scared to record and be yourself in public or talk to the camera. I could start breakdown dancing. I'm gonna get people's attention for like 2 seconds, then they're gonna go back to doing what they're doing. That's how short everybody's attention is. You catch their attention and then they're like, what the is he doing? And then they're just like, back to my phone. Ain't got nothing to worry about, baby. What's going on, bro? That DJI, man. You got one of those?
Can you show me how to film how to use this?
Yeah. So it's the DJI Action 5, right? So camera is right here, but it also has like a screen. Yeah, you can see here, but then if I turn it around, you got the big screen where you can like touch and do everything you want to do, right? Let's see. Oh, it's recording. I guess it's not showing. But yeah, you can like do everything you want to do. Oh, that's solid, man. Pull up your name. CLE. Yeah, I got you. That's me right there. Okay, I'm gonna follow you back. Let me just try to show you the quality of the videos really quickly. This is like the quality.
Nice. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, man, it's amazing, bro.
Yeah, thank you. What's your name, bro?
Red.
Red?
Yeah.
Pleb. Nice to meet you, bro. Pleb. Salvi? Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah. Okay, so I've talked about this before, right? Which is when you're at a public space in general and you're recording and you think like people are looking at me to judge me. Okay, I want to tell you this. What I've come to find out is majority of people are actually looking at you in admiration, not in a judgmental way, because how many people want to make content but they don't have the grit and the balls to pull out their camera to talk as comfortable as I'm doing right now in public. And so that's been one of the things that I've noticed is a lot of the time while I'm creating content, people will stop me in the middle of my videos and they're asking me questions. They're like, yo, you have a YouTube channel? They want to support. They're not judging me at all. So for you out there that thinks, oh, if I'm recording in public and I pull out my camera, I'm talking, people are gonna be judging me. I'm telling you, like 3% of people are looking at you and judging you. And those 3%, they can F off, like, so what if they judge you? But 97% everybody else, from my own experience, is everyone is actually coming up to me. They're either asking me a question about the gear that I'm using, or they're asking me about my, if I have a YouTube channel or Instagram, where they're gonna wanna follow me and support me. Believe me, when you make the content, you're actually more so inspiring people and than you actually making them uncomfortable. Here's what I think I need to do, man. I think I need to shift from focusing a lot on Instagram and the short form platform to focusing a lot more on YouTube. Everyone knows where the gold mine is, where the real truth is for content creators is really YouTube, right? At least for me, I want to be like YouTube first, then Instagram, TikTok, those two can compete. But a lot of my business and customers that I do work with, I get from Instagram. And so sometimes it can be hard to try to make the switch to primarily focus on YouTube because I still have to make so much content for Instagram. And with these short platforms, the problem with them is it's not like YouTube where you can make one video and that video can keep bringing in new viewers, months and years later. Instagram, TikTok, you make a piece of content, that piece of content got about like 3 days to perform well, and then people forget about you. That piece of content is not searchable again, so it's like, I gotta go back to the drawing board and continue to make content. And sometimes I feel like that keeps me trapped and this cycle of like always having to keep making content for Instagram, TikTok, that I don't have enough time left over to make content for YouTube. Jimmy time! Jimmy time! See that? I'm trying to embarrass my sister in public right now. I'm trying to get her to dance in public. Apparently she won't do it because she's embarrassed to be a content creator in public, so I'm just gonna do it for her. Jimmy time! Look, they're not comfortable being a content creator yet. It's all right, they're gonna get there. It took me years to get here anyway. Let's just be out in public trying to embarrass my sister as much as possible. There you go. Jimmy time! She's just over here trying to escape me. But the Jimmy can't be escaped, baby. Jimmy time! Oh. There's a price to making content. And that price to making content is embarrassment. Okay? The cost of making content is drawing attention to yourself, right? When you're online, you're literally trying to get people's attention. It's the same thing you're gonna have to do in person. That's the cost. So if you like can't handle attention when you're in person because you have your camera out, people are gonna be looking at you. Like, that's the point. To get attention. If you're trying to get attention online, you gotta learn how to handle attention in person. UFO Chevy gave me the tip, bro. Yeah, listen, UFO Chevy gave me the tip. He said when you pick up the melon, you gotta make sure that it has the patch over here or something. The bigger the patch, the better the melon's gonna be. I was half paying attention when I saw the video, so I hope I'm right. I think that's the one. UFO Chevy, baby. Get with my man and go get your melons. Damn! It is coming down, ain't it? I gotta take one for the team. Feel like I'm about to bust my ass. Ah! Woohoo! Damn, son! In this damn rain trying to run for my life. Ah! I'm running for like 2 seconds and I'm like drenched in freaking rain water. Ah! Thank you, Georgia! Here's my life in Georgia, man. Thank you, Georgia. I'm about to go back to New Jersey. Ah, shit. Fuck, dude. Look at it. 20 seconds in the rain. Freaking drench. This is my life. Okay. They think I'm about to get out to go help. It ain't happening, Chico. It ain't happening. I done ran through that rain. So now, it's time for them to load it all up, baby. Load it up! Hurry up, too! Got me out here waiting. All right, well, let me shut this down over here, and then we can pick it back up and resume when we go to the next store. Holla!